Hello. Tonight's homework, 8 and 9, that's the SOL, three-dimensional views. Okay, there's a front side and a back side, but only 5 questions. Just with all the pictures, it takes up a little more space. So, 3 different views of a three-dimensional figure constructed from cubes are shown. Which of the following figures could represent these views? So they give you a top, a front, and a right side. So what we want to do is first let's look at the top so that maybe we can get rid of some. My top needs to have 4 across the top and then 1 coming out at the end. So look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 coming out at the end. That is gorgeous. We're going to keep that one. Let's look at B. I only have 3, and then the 1 is in the middle. So I know automatically, let's get rid of B. That's not going to work. It doesn't have 4 across the top. Let's look over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, and 1 at the top. Okay, so we don't know right now, since we're just looking at the top view, we don't know how tall this guy needs to be, and that's the difference between these two pictures is this last piece. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, but our other face right here is on the second block, where here it says it needs to be at the very end. So this is not going to work either. So now, just by having one picture, we've gotten it down to 2 choices. The front view is a 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4 by 4, a nice square. Well, that doesn't really help me out either because they're both 4 by 4s if I'm looking at it from the front, and this is their front view. The side view, the right side, is looking at it this way. I need to have a 4 by 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And see, this guy is missing that piece right here, so it's not going to work. So we know what our answer is now because it's a 4 by 3. Does that make sense? Okay, not going to give you that much help on the rest of them, but I'll keep working with you. Okay, so number 2, which could be a 2-dimensional view of this block of cubes. So now they're doing the opposite way. They're saying here's a block of cubes. Which way is going to work best? So we have, let's see, if I were to look at it from the top, I have 2, and then 1 comes down a little further, an L shape. I don't see anything like that. So let's see. Well, I know it's not going to be A, right? Because A, from any direction, is going to have some sort of full 4 by 4. And here, if I had pieces back here, that would work. But I don't have anything in the back. So like this whole section is missing. So see this piece right here? That would be missing. So I'm not going to do that one. Let's look at this one. I have 4 and 2 and 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I have these 2 are at the bottom. You see what I'm saying? Like this says there's just 1 at the top. This has 2 pieces, even if I, tried to move this around a little bit. So I think because it's missing this piece right here, we can't say it's this one either. Let's look over here at C. So if I'm looking at C, I would have 4, and then I would have 3. If I'm looking at it this way, right, I would 4 across the bottom and 3 there. That's not it. If I look at it from this side, I would have 4 and 3. And if I was looking at it from the top, I would have 4, 4, 2, and 2. Hey, what about that? That's a 4, 4, 2, and 2, right? Would that work? Would have 4, 4, 2, and 2. If I looked at it like this. let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? I could draw that. I mean, theirs is upside down, but that looks about the same. Okay, let's look at the last one just to double check. A 4 by 3 by 2 by 2. 4. I have 4 here and then a 3. But I don't have the 2 and 2 at the top. So let's see, 4, 3, 4, 4. No, I think because this guy's missing this piece right here. Because see, this is 4 here and 4 here. See this guy right here? And then 2 and 2. So any which way you look at it, it would have to be this. Because there's no other way that you could make it work. See, 4. If I was standing here, I could have a 4 by 3. And on this side, I could have a 4 by 3. And then my top would be a 2 by 2 by 4 by 4. It's got to be this guy. Yep. Okay. See, sometimes you got to think your way through things. All right, let's see what's next. Number 3. Okay, so now they're going to give you 4 different pictures. And you have to say, okay, which one is going to be this front view? So I need 3 and then 2. And see, it even tells you what the front is. I need 3 and 2. 3 and 2 here. So really, I'm saying figure 1 and I'm done. But it's always good to check the rest. I have 3 and 3 here, so that's not going to be it. Again, 3 and 3. And then this is kind of close, but this has 2 and 3. So this one, if I wanted to draw that, this right here would be the opposite of this. It would look like this. And yes, that, oh Lord have mercy, that's sad looking. It would look like this. Can you tell it's getting late and getting tired? Okay, so that would be this guy right here. So it can't be figure 4. So I think we were good with our first guess of figure 1 there. And this one says identify each model that is represented by the bottom view as shown. So yes, you can look at things from the bottom, but please understand that looking at something from the bottom is the same as the top, right? Because these 4 faces and these 3 faces, if I flip this bad boy over, would still be 4 and 3. So don't let, if it says a bottom view, don't let that confuse you. It should still be the same. So we want something that's 3 by 2 by 2 and then a 1. So this one only has 2 coming out at the top. This one has 3. This one has 3. This one has 3. This one only has 2. So right now, I'm not even worried about A or B because they don't have the 3 pieces at the top that I need. Then after the 3 here, right, 1, 2, and 3, then I need to have 2, 2, and 1. Well, how many does this have? This has 3 again. So I'm thinking this guy's out too. Alright, so let's go to C. 3 here, yeah. And then we need our 2. 1, 2, very good. And we need another 2, got it. And finally our last one, yep. Okay, C is definitely going to be one of them. And let's check this one. 1, 2, 3. Got it. 1, 2. Yep. 1, 2. There we go. And one more at the bottom. So there's 3, 2, 2, and 1. 3, 2, 2, and 1. So I would also mark D. Those are the 2 I would mark. Okay? All right. Last one. All right, now here's a top model. Again, top and bottom, same thing. Okay, so we need 4 by 1, and this 1 can't be at the bottom. It's got to be up top of the figure. So this one only has 1, 2, 3. So I'm automatically canceling A out because it's missing another layer right here. See, it has to have 4, so that's gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 at the top. B is good. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's got 1 at the top. Let's look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 at the top. All right, that works. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. 1 here, but wait a second. This is in the second section, isn't it? See, it's with the second cube. We need it to be with the first cube. That's not going to work for us. And D is out because it only has 3 at the top, so you don't even have to go any further than that. So it looks like B and E are the answers for number 5. So all I'm saying is if you watch this video, I just did all your homework for you tonight. I said I wasn't, but I did it. So if you watch this video, man, you got your homework done and you got 100 on it. Okay, make sure you turn it in once you get your work done. Thanks. Bye.